But I mentioned that the pizza truck in part 1, the pizza truck in Covina was not there this past Sunday. But when Panda Bear had called, they did say they will be in Covina this coming Sunday. So, of course, you know, Panda Bear and I are going to go hunting for pizza. That is going to be our Sunday. Saturday, get to have a double date with the Rents and Panda. And we're going to meet up with my brother and his family to celebrate my nephew Maximus's birthday, which had just passed this weekend. And we'll celebrate early my brother's birthday, because his birthday's the beginning of October. So we're gonna do a double celebration. They're going to Knott's Berry Farm, or at least that's their plan. And so we're gonna meet up with them after they're done with the park. The park closes at 5, is what my brother said. So we're gonna meet up with them for dinner. Haven't figured out yet where we plan to go, but Panda Bear and I have been scouring Yelp, looking for really good places. It's really hard sometimes to find places that will work for everyone, because my parents really they really are fans of Asian food, because they came from China. So they just are, their preference is for Chinese food or some form of Asian food. They'll eat other foods too, but rarely will you hear them like rave about a non-Asian food. Unless, of course, you count Popeye's chicken. So, trying to find a place that will suit, you know, our generation, the Gen X and Millennials, and my parents' generation with the Boomers, and then Gen Z. Is my niece part of Gen Z? What's the generation after Gen Z? I don't know. But anyways, to try to get everyone's taste is pretty hard to do. So, Panda Bear and I are looking right now. We're gonna try to find like 3 different options so that we can share that with the fam and pick, so we're ready for the weekend. But yes, I'm looking forward to that for sure. If you guys are out in the Buena Park, Cerritos area and you're watching this and you see this before Saturday, comment below any suggestions as to where to go eat, because that would be so helpful. Panda Bear and I had seen this all-you-can-eat buffet, Mediterranean food buffet, and it looked really good, but kind of pricey. And again, because the Rents are not big on foods that are non-Asian, I don't think that they will appreciate the food offerings from that place. But Panda Bear and I are like, ooh, let's put a pin in it and go ourselves one day. So I am always down for Mediterranean food. Give me the lamb. Give me really awesome hummus. Gyros. Give me all the gyros. Yeah. I know that my brother and my sister-in-law Abby would enjoy that food, but not quite sure about my niece Emmeline, and not sure about my parents. But it might be one of the 3 that we will recommend to the family, so that everyone can kind of choose. But we do plan on going to the Cerritos Library with the Rents while we wait for my brother and his family to be done with Knott's Berry Farm. And I'm excited about that because that library is supposed to be massive, and there's an aquarium inside it, and like there's supposed to be a fake dinosaur inside it. Like, it just sounds really cool. And I'm such a geek when it comes to libraries. Like, I grew up going to the library on a weekly basis, either with friends from school or with my mom. And I would pick out, I think they limited us like 5 books or something. I can't remember. But I would pick out books when I was much younger, and I would like read them and reread them. And yeah, I do miss going to, like, physically going to a library and hanging out at a library. So I'm all sorts of excited for the weekend to be doing that. I think it was it Yana? Somebody in the comments of one of my videos had suggested that I look into the library as far as borrowing audiobooks. So I've been doing that a whole lot. I finally got through all of the Bridgerton series, and I'm very happy. Like, the books, I really enjoy the books. I was telling Panda Bear that I almost like enjoy listening to the books more than even watching the show on Netflix. But of course, watching the show on Netflix is a lot of fun because you can actually see the characters from the books come to life. But there's just something about either reading a book or listening to an audiobook where there's so much description being provided and your imagination can run wild. And I think that is like a lot of the younger generation, now that, you know, books are just not cool anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking for my nieces and nephews. My nephew and niece, Calvin and Lorelai, my sister Michelle's kids, are still fans of books. So, love that. Like, we read them bedtime stories like every single night when we were babysitting in Utah. So I love that. I wish that my other nieces and nephews were into books, but not really. So the ones that are closer are just not really into books, and that's okay. Maybe they will grow older and start liking it. Who knows? I don't know. But, yeah, I'm not going to hold my breath on that because, it's not looking like that's going to be the case. So yeah, it's okay. But for me, I love books. Wow, that took me a very long time to say that, and that's because I'm concentrating on putting the strip down. I had to figure out how far down I wanted to put the strip because, as you know, I am going to be layering the others over it, and so I had to make sure there was enough space so that when I layered them down, they would actually fit and not get cut off at the end there. Because my nails, although they are long, they're not that long. So I have to make sure. So I tried to layer it as far down as I could. And I realized that in doing it this way, the dark sky, like, the cactus is going to be upside down. And I'm going to have to be okay with that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just nails. Anyways, so I need to make sure I'm matching on the other side. And maybe if I did it so that I'm actually doing it. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to layer it like that. How would I do that? How would I do that? No. I possibly could do it on this side. Okay, let's try it. We are going to try it because why not? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it like this and then peel it off from the back end because I'm kind of like a little bit miffed. I don't know if that's actually the word I'm looking for, but I'm a little bit like, oh man, like it's not how I envisioned it. And so I'm gonna try to do it this way. There we go. Now the hard part, trying to figure out how to take this off. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. That's why we've got tools. That is why we've got tools. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, if you guys are not part of Stacy Adams group on Facebook, Stacy's Sassy Crew, now is the time to join her Facebook group. I'll link it below because she's having a sale. She and her friend Marie made these amazing looking top coats. I have way too much nail polish to need any top coat, but if I needed a top coat, I would totally try the top coats they made. I almost want to be like, hey, how do you make a top coat? And research that and do it on my own with all the nail polish that I own. On top of all the Color Street that I own. But what I did buy is, or what I did put my name down for, is a flax bag. Because apparently you can use that bag, heat it up for a little bit, and on the colder days where your nail sets, your Color Street sets might be a little stiff from the cool weather, you could warm up the flax seed bag and lay it on top of your hands or lay it on top of your sets to kind of help warm them up. And I'm so excited for one of those because I think it was, when did I start watching Stacy on YouTube? When I joined her Facebook group, I don't remember, was that 2 years ago? I can't recall, but they were talking about flaxseed bags and I had to ask, like, what is that? What is it for? And I wanted to get one at that time, but of course, every time that Stacy is having a sale or selling something, I've already used up my spending budget for personal stuff like nail stuff. Not even joking, like even now, I'm in the same boat right now, but I was able to squeeze out a purchase to get a flaxseed bag from Stacy. So I'm very excited that I'm going to be able to finally have one. And I will definitely let y'all know. I'll show it off in one of my videos when I get it. Whiskey Neat? Is this Whiskey Neat or is this Rustler? I can't tell. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll probably end up putting it in the wrong bag, and it's alright, because who cares? Only I will see them. So, needless to say, I'm not making a nail stick of these, because I don't even recall which one's which, so that is not going to help me. But, yes, so let's put that in there, and then, I know this one's got to be Saddle Up. So, because I remember Saddle being the brown one. Alright, so let's layer this with the same fingers. Oops, I pulled that one off wrong, didn't I? There and there. I have a feeling I got them mixed up, but I'm not going to take it out now. I'm just going to throw them in. But yes, what was I saying and what was I doing? Oh wait, was I going? No, yeah. Wow. Another brain fart. It's getting late. Working 2 12-hour shifts in a row definitely does not help my brain. I'm already like, oh, it's bedtime, but I want to finish these nails because I had intended on doing them earlier, but then Panda Bear and I went hunting for food because my mama and Pops wanted Popeye's chicken. So anyways, and you know, we're not gonna deny them Popeye's chicken because that's good stuff. But yeah, by the time I got home and had dinner, took Here for the Booze off, it's pretty darn late. And then it's gonna be a pretty early morning tomorrow yet again, but we make it work. We make it work. Make it work. Tim Gunn, make it work. Project Runway. Did anyone else watch that show? I watched that show so much. What I miss watching are my singing shows and my dancing shows, but don't have like regular TV, like access to it. And Hulu, I had gotten 1 month free, which is going to expire the beginning of October. And I've been watching Only Murders in the Building, which actually I think there's a new episode tonight, but I'm not watching it tonight because there's no time. But yeah, I used to watch The Voice and American Idol, The Masked Singer. These are really super sheer. They're translucent, and I will definitely want to use the like leftover strips at a later time to like see what they'll look like on naked nails, and maybe not layer them over each other. Maybe actually use them for a braid. I don't know, we'll see. The braid Manny Bingle Square is like one of the most intimidating ones, and I'm kind of saving that one. I feel like it would be a great one to do either for Halloween, where it looks kind of like a patchwork, kind of like your Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. So if I get that Frank and Shine set from the Color Street's Don't Be Afraid Halloween launch, I may like end up using that set along with some others to do kind of like a patchwork Sally inspired mixed Manny, and include a braid with Halloween colors. I feel like that would be amazeballs. I don't know. What do you think? Comment below. But that's what I'm thinking right now. And if not that, then save it for Christmas. I guess I could also do Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving with these neutral colors, like I'm so glad I have so many leftovers from this box. And I actually have 2 boxes, so I have a full-on other set of these. I'm being good though for October. I'm not going to end up with 2 boxes because I already have so many sets. So I need to stop. Like this obsession has got to stop. So I'm going to try to be good for the rest of the season and use the majority of the nails I have. So Color Street, Fall Park, if you guys are listening, stop releasing such cute sets. Dang it. Like, you're making us all broke. But yeah. Anyways. I have so many sets, and I have like so much of their makeup that it's like not even funny. Like, I really don't need any more. Not for a little while. So yeah, I'm only going to have one of the October box. But what I was saying was, I'm so glad that I have so many of these leftovers, because with Thanksgiving around the corner, these colors would be amazing for Thanksgiving. So, yes, that is what I will likely use them. And the free sets that I got from Shannon, who just came back from her Jamaica trip, look so much fun. I'll link Shannon's YouTube and Facebook group below as well, because I also purchased from Shannon. I was able to fill up a loyalty card, and she sent me free sets. And of course, they are the Thanksgiving sets, because I love Thanksgiving. And so those just arrived today, and I'm so excited because Turkey Trot was one of my unicorn retired hard to find sets, and I almost had purchased it from one of those Facebook groups that have like unicorn sets for sale, but I did not, and I'm glad I didn't, because Color Street launched accent packs of Turkey Trot. Granted, they're missing the polka dot strip that is in the original Turkey Trot set that came out, I think, in 2018, which is way before my time. I didn't start knowing and using Color Street until 2021. So there are so many sets that, like, I didn't know about until I did a deep dive of the history of Color Street and all of the sets and all of that. But Turkey Trot's one of the ones that was a really big unicorn that set that I had wanted to have, and so now I have the accent strips that I get to use. Oh no, not that one, this one. So yeah, I'm very excited to do that. So I think that is what the emoji, if you're gonna watch this video till the end and you want to comment below with an emoji, comment with a turkey. Gobble gobble. Yes. I was speaking with my coworker about the upcoming holiday celebrations at work, and I already know Halloween I'm gonna dress up for work, and then leave in time to take the kiddos to a trunk or treat in their city. So that is the goal for Halloween, because Halloween's on a Tuesday, so it's kind of like, what? Like, how do you get stuff done? But somehow you do. And then Thanksgiving, my work likes to do, like, we will cook a meal, a Thanksgiving meal for those that can attend in the office to celebrate, and I am looking forward to cooking again, because we have a really awesome kitchen in our office space, and rarely do I get a chance to use it. As I mentioned, totally on a liquid diet right now during my working hours, and so I'm not like heating up food or anything in the kitchen. So I'm gonna be super excited to be able to help cook a Thanksgiving meal. And then the Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas decorations that we got for the office had arrived yesterday in the mail, and so I'm excited to see all of that like put up in the office so that it's a little more festive, because the office is like a second home. Like, I'm there like more often than I am here at home, so it's like gotta make it cozy and fun and and all of that. So yes. Here we go. Almost done here. Whoa. Come on. 12 minutes! Ah! We are not going to have a part 3. I am absolutely certain. I feel so bad that I'm wasting all that strip too. But you know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. Bye. Into the trash. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I should, instead of putting this over it, I should use one of these. The plain ones over that one. So, glad I didn't seal them up yet. I'm gonna use... I'm gonna use this one. No, I'm gonna use the cactus one, but on the other side. Because I wasn't really a fan of the cactus, but I was gonna use it in the mixed mani because I knew that the Sunset Rider look is not going to look the same without the cactus. So, but I'm going to use this, but I use it on the other side so that there's just the glitter. That way I can save the majority of these for my next mixed mani. Okay, so let's do this. And my nails are not long enough where that cactus is going to show up on the end of my nail if I do it upside down like this. Here for the booze though, the little ghost was on both ends, and on one of my thumbs the ghost showed up, the little boo ghost showed up at the tip, but the other one did not. So I don't know if it was the wrong side I layered it on or whatnot, but I didn't think that my thumbnails were that much of a difference as far as like length goes, so I don't know why that was the case. It bugged me just a teeny little bit because it wasn't like truly like matchy mirror image or anything like that, but it was so darn cute and it glowed in the dark, so it didn't bother me that much. I kept it on for a very long time, and yeah. But yeah, see, that just pulls it all together right there. Alright. Almost done. Almost done. Oh, some of these Western songs are very epic sounding. I remember, was in my first few videos I was posting on YouTube, I didn't know about like copyright and like certain music like you can't use because of copyright reasons. And so I would continue to get like notices that said copyright, which I don't really know how it affects my YouTube channel because it's not like my channel is big enough to be monetized for anything. But I was like, I didn't want to see a copyright show up on any of my videos because it's like, I feel like I'm like breaking the law somehow, even though I don't know what that law is. But yeah, when I finally figured out like why, because of the music I had in my background, I now like learn to only use music streaming from a different phone from YouTube, from any channels that have like copyright free, what's the other word? There's another phrase for it. But anyways, picking music that I can actually use where YouTube is not going to like give me a copyright notice for any reason. Ooh, look at that, look at that. See, I'm so happy I did this nail the way I did it because that's that's the look I'm going for. So obvious, this is gonna be my nail-fee hand here. This and then this one, I'll just have to stare at it and go, you are upside down. Anyways, it'll probably only last for like 4 days at the most. I like to switch up my manis like often. Not often, like, you know, every single day, which some people actually will do their nails. Actually, I want to use this one. Some people will do their nails like every single day, but I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of luxury, because then I would sacrifice my sleep, given that I work so much. So I will settle for twice a week at the most. Usually it's once a week, but sometimes when the mood strikes, I will do it twice a week. So if you've noticed, if you've been with me following this channel for a while, you'll know that I don't have a set schedule. I will drive myself bonkers if I had a set schedule. And that is why I do not have a set schedule. So I just do as I please, and that is that. And sometimes I will like do a transition mani, meaning like a manicure after I've done a video. I will do a transition mani that I don't film. So sometimes I will have pictures of other manis that some folks, if you're in my Facebook group, are like, hey, I didn't see a video for that. And that's by design, because sometimes I just want to have a quiet time. Panda Bear will be in the home office with me as I do my nails. He will be doing his thing, and we'll chit-chat and all of that. And that is nice too. But yes. Yeah, I do enjoy making these videos, because it feels like if I'm doing these videos and you're watching these videos, you're likely like sitting there either, well, I imagine a few things. I imagine there's going to be folks that are probably just listening to me yammer on while they're at work, listening to me talk about my life, and that is that. I love doing that too. There are channels that I'll watch while I'm at work during my lunch break and all of that. And that's what I do. But I also imagine that some of you who watch might actually be like busting out your Color Street nails and going, hey, let's do our nails together. And you're doing your nails as you're like watching me do my nails. So it's like we're having a nail party together, just doing our nails. That's what I imagine. So yes. Here we go. Let's get this off. Running out of time. Gotta finish my nails. Alright, let's talk. More doing. Let's finish this strong. Got 4 minutes. So yes, if you've watched this far and you are going to finish watching it till the end, in this video, down below in the comments, you can put a turkey emoji. Gobble gobble. Because I talked about what I will possibly do as a Thanksgiving mani, as well as talked about the free sets that Shannon had sent to me. So thank you, Shannon. I have my turkey trot, accent nails, accent packs, and I'm very excited to use them because they got the stripes. I love the stripes. Turkeys too, but the stripes. It's all about those Thanksgiving color stripes. So yes, very excited to use those in November. Last but not least, let's get these cacti on my nails. And then we'll be donezo. spooky season's upon us. I will likely be doing a lot of spooky nails. There is a week where I have to be at a client location for work for a benefit fair. So I will likely do a more neutral, business-friendly mani. And I don't know if that's going to be a transition mani or if it's going to be like an actual, like, I'm going to film it kind of mani. But we'll see. I'm thinking the last time I did a client event where I had to go to the office of a client, I used one of the Color Street's 6th anniversary, number 6 sets, and I just did the one set, and I had actually done the mani in a car ride on my commute to work the day before, and so who knows, I might do that again, just for the heck of it. Oh, did I mention I hate doing my thumbs because my thumbs curve in a weird way, and they always lay down funny with these little, like, tiny wrinkles that just bother me so much. But anywho, okay, I'm going to finish doing the cleanup work off camera, but this is the final look, and it doesn't look that great this way because the cactuses are upside down, but if you look at them this way, it's much better. So again, this will be my nail-fee hand for tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.